Alright, here's our hubcaps all primed up. So we'll come in here this morning after it warms up a little bit and we'll hit these with a Scotch Brite pad. It's a little cold here. It's 49 degrees this morning. 90% humidity almost, 82%. So, should warm up a little bit today. Might have to drive back to Gainesville this morning and drop my brother off. But I'm gonna try to get out here and do some of these hubcaps first. I might take him back Monday so I can finish these up. Some of these are a little dented. I'm gonna try to do some rustic looking ones, make them look sort of antique-y. And that's why I use some of the rougher ones. The nicer ones will get the murals painted on them and stuff. So somebody asked about this deck lid here, and nobody gives a shit, so I don't either. So there it sits. That's why that's sitting there. But anyway, yeah, this is sitting here too. That's sitting there too, buddy. I'm not doing that either until there's a game plan and some payment coming in each week that I work on it. So that's why stuff's sitting around. And I've just been trying to work on my stuff because it pays good. You know, the reward is very good at the end of the job when you do your own stuff. It's not monetary. It's the other kind. So here's the race car. I got it stripped down. We're going back on the street with this. Less wild paint job. This was a little too flashy for the street. Would have drawn way too much attention. So we're gonna go for the stock look. I'm gonna put the chrome back on and get some windows that roll up and down, hopefully. Still haven't found those yet. Doors are sort of hard to find for some reason right now. Gonna redo some tin work in the car. All this tin work in the front is pretty old. It's black and it's not really, it's okay, but it's not great. This tin in the back was updated. I don't think you can see anything because it's pretty dark in here, but I updated all this stuff when I built the car last time, and it's pretty nice. It's painted purple, and we might pull that out and just repaint it a different color, or I might reconfigure the tin too. I'm probably going to cut this bar out of the car. This car used to have a funny car cage in it. And I cut the cage out, the funny car cage, because it was very claustrophobic. After I had my explosion, I became super claustrophobic. And it was so tight in there that I couldn't even sit in the car. So that's what happened to the funny car cage. But I'll probably take this last bar out and just leave basically the regular cage in there. And it should be pretty comfortable to ride around in. But that's what's going on here. I haven't really worked on the Nova. A couple guys asked about the Nova. And it's just sitting right now. I got some different stuff for it. And I put the motor together with some cast pistons, and I'm not really happy about that decision. So I'm sort of debating whether to take that back apart and make it a little stouter so I can open my window of choices up. I'm sort of limited with that engine. It's pretty much just a street motor the way it is there. I doubt that it'll have much performance other than being a big block. You know, they run pretty decent. But that's the hold up on that. I need to get that in the car. I got to freshen the Turbo 400, which is outside, and I need to do that. Some other people asked about what kind of stencils I was going to be using, and these are the ones that I use. And Custom Shops is where I picked them up at. Different skulls and flame patterns and stuff like that. And I've used these for a while now, and they hold up pretty good. Some guys clean them each time. You can obviously tell that I don't. You could wipe them down each time. I guess they're plastic and they're impervious to lacquer, so you can't wipe them off. But I've never had a problem with the paint coming off of them, and I just use them like that. But, so that's what's going on. Still got the swap car out here. Hans has been on vacation in Alabama. He went up there for a football deal for his buddy. Was signing up for some college or something, and he wanted his buddy there, so he flew Hans out there for that. And so that's pretty cool. Hans is really having a really good time. And it's just a beautiful day today. So I hope it's nice where you guys are at. Maybe you can get out and push the record button, make a video, and reconnect with all of us. I know a lot of us haven't been making videos like we used to, and sometimes it's work related, or sometimes people just don't pick the camera up, and it gets harder and harder to make a video the longer you don't push that record button. So try to make a video, try to put something up there. If you're in the YouTube garage, you know, throw a video up and let us know you're still out there. And yeah, I got a new phone. I called some of you guys and gave you my number, been texting with a few of you, and it's been really nice to reconnect with a couple of you guys. So here's some of our metal art barrel. I've been collecting this stuff, and somebody wanted a dog. There's a dog down at Scooters, made out of piston cylinders and some oil pump gears and some balls out of CV joints and stuff like that. Somebody wanted to know if I could duplicate that and make them one. So gonna do some metal art out of this bucket when I get caught up on the paint stuff. I'm not really behind on anything. I just wanted to get these hubcaps done and try to get these cars fixed that have been sitting around wrecked. I have this my Blue Beetle that Andrea ran into the deers with. Deers, plural. There was 3 of them. So could have been a lot worse. But got to pull this fender off and strip the hood. I painted this car a long time ago. It's got lacquer primer on it, and seems to be sticking on there pretty good. But we'll probably strip it down and give it a nice high build primer on there, and give it a new paint job. Finish up the interior that we never finished, and put this back on the road. But this is my main focus right now. I want to get this car done, and got some new cylinder heads for it here. These are billet aluminum, and I've been porting on those, and I think I got them about where I want them. These little sections where the bluing are out on the outside parameter of the head is where the extra bolt holes are going to be. It's going to be 6 studs per cylinder instead of 4, so we can turn the boost up a little bit. This is an 8 stud motor, 8mm stud motor, and the new motor will be 10, and it'll have 6 per cylinder instead of 4. So right now I'm sort of limited to 15 pounds of boost. I'd like to turn it up to about 30, and I'm going to make it considerably more fun to drive. But anyway, that's where we're at, and just trying to make this where I can give people rides in it and stuff when they come and visit, and maybe drive it up to the local car shows and cruise nights on Friday up here, you know, something like that. And I'd like to race in that street car class, so I don't think it's too far-fetched. I think I can do it. I've made it into a race car. I think I can make it back into a street car. Still has all the original floor pans and torsion in it, so it's always been sort of a street car, I guess a lot of people say. But it's a double frame rail car. It's got a frame rail up next to the tunnel, and then there's frame rails in the rocker panels, so it's basically a full chassis on top of a pan. And I think that's why the car works so good. So we just put these slicks on. They still have the boobies on them. We haven't even worn those off yet, so those will probably find their way to the Nova or something. But I want to put some street tires on this. So alright guys, thanks again for watching the videos. Thanks for commenting on the videos. It's always important. Most of all, thanks for subscribing. Over 6,000 subscribers now, 6,449 when I looked this morning, and I really appreciate that. Trying to build a YouTube channel isn't an easy thing to do. It's hard to find content that everybody watches and will subscribe to, but we're trying. We're going to try to get back into making some videos. So if there's something you'd like to see, or maybe a video that you can't find in the old ones that you would like to see, let me know. I'll try to make that for you. You know, Volkswagen, paint and stuff like that, mechanical stuff. And I'm not a true mechanic, you know. I don't work on a lot of late model stuff. I do have some experience with mechanic stuff, a lot of Volkswagen experience, stuff like that. So if I can help anybody out there, let me know. And Right now we're going to do some painting videos for the next couple of videos, and then we'll get back to building some Volkswagen motors. I still have this pile of parts over here for Noel's brother, and I need to get it done. It is November. I told him I'd have it for him in November, so we'll get on that soon. I ported that set of heads. It's a new set of heads that I did for him, and it's got a C35 cam in it, and it's basically a Super 1600, so for a bus. But anywho, I'm gonna let you guys go. A little parting shot of little kitty cat there. I got plenty of cats. Love the cats. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.